In regard to export, he may have missed that there's been a pandemic going on. I know that sometimes the SNP don't pay careful attention to public affairs, but this has had an effect on supply chains across the world, and it is one of many things that can't be blamed upon Brexit. But I'm delighted that Scotland is reaping the rewards of Brexit and has decided to have a green free port, which will be an enormous boost to the economy of Scotland. And it will have noticed, or perhaps the honourable gentleman has noticed, that through the UKIM bill, more powers have been devolved to Scotland. And isn't it eccentric, Mr Speaker, that our Scottish friends would like to be ruled from Brussels rather than being part of a United Kingdom that works effectively for everybody?
Thank you, Mr Speaker. And yet another classic example of if the facts don't fit the narrative, ignore the facts. Of course, Mr Speaker, such was the faith that he had in himself to find these Brexit opportunities, that the first thing he did was to issue a "what would you do in my shoes" appeal to readers of a national newspaper, and I'm sure the suggestions for what he could do came thick and fast. But what was the best suggestion he received, and will he be implementing it?
Mr Speaker, I have received 1,800 recommendations from the wise readers of The Sun, and I believe that the British people have an enormous amount of wisdom which politicians, particularly ones in Scotland, could benefit from.